Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die! Let her... the first... of thousands!
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this room. Maybe I could use some strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Gotta get out of the way. I wasn't built to take a behemoth's charge either. That makes a mess. Getting ready to charge. It's down. Now you're just a big, dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with his lift attacks. that canister on its belly. Looks important.
Silence! Shadows, kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself! So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every... Installing that data to a new focus was trivially. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you
Really, Aloy? I wore out two...
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to... But your example... Truth be told, though, of course.
Great. Helis recognized... You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... Who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Since when can you
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corrupt, but your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of my... Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk Shetton, though of course, far more effective.
Great. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, the tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking?
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the... Yeah!
go! Smell. Trees on fire. The embrace. Watchtower's burning. The sentinels had time to run inside. Anything to protect the embrace. The gates can hold. This is Hades' future. Metal and ash. More. Mother's cradle. Raised to the ground. The old bunker. Where it all started. What if I'd never found that focus? Saving these for the trail. Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through. More sounds of combat. Up there. Sounds like a Thunderjaw. A corrupted Thunderjaw? Oh, come on. Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain! Your own graves, Nora! You'll be buried in there!
Easy, easy.
Now this machine rages! When their nest cracks open, we'll send in the demons to finish the job!
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For all mother! Rah!
Varl and Sona. They're still alive.
May the goddess remember!
Destroy it!
Back to the tainted earth, demon! The corruption will not take hold! Faithless and forsaken, you will die!
That'll help.
May the goddess remember! The corruption will not take hold!
Strike it down!
Faithless and forsaken, you will die! Faithless and forsaken, you will die!
Bring down the demon! Strike it down!
Stay in shadow! May the goddess remember! Back to the tainted earth, demon!
Bring down the demon!
corruption will not take hold! Faithless and forsaken, you will die! We did it! Oh, Mother be praised!
Finish them!
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped.
Thank All Mother that
I thought we would die.
for the goddess.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you had... the tribe would have been lost. You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death.
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl.
I see. So long as we have you to fight.
How many survived the...
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few. And most of never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the...
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What...
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace. But they were too much for us. Those who survived.
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bone...
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches. But it's nothing that will keep me...
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain?
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good. I need to go. I'm sure.
Then...
You will see.
Aloy! Whoa, you've returned.
Teb?
All-Mother, bless those out hunting today. May their arrows fly true.
Aloy, you've come back. The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Foolish woman. You welcome a curse.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss.
Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teetered. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction.
I fought my way past an army while you cowered in this cave. You really think you can stop me?
Aloy, that is not necessary.
What would you know about what's necessary? About what it took for me to be standing here, now, on this threshold. This was my birthright. You don't get to take it from me a second time.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Priority control for Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That's...
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them, in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
to quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alethea 9. Group 1 access unsealed.
This is going to be interesting.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow. Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh.
It's really not that
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but...
Tirsa, he never told me. Said he took an oath of...
Oh.
What crime did he...
I will tell you if you wish.
Of course I want to hear.
Rost never committed any crime.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's...
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter?
Alana. She was...
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or...
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed. That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to it. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of... And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping it. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on. Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow.
But...
Yes. A full year later, he collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious by law. He should have died where he... But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost...
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we...
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so, on the condition he never...
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost, he resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and...
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the...
He certainly tried. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice, and I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you...
All right, Tirza, that's... The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirza.
That will be for the goddess to decide. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded, and as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain.
That might be best. It's time. And for telling me, Rost.
I wish I could have done more.
As am I.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay. I guess it can't hurt.
No one had ever entered the mountain before her. She is the Anointed.
Goddess protect her, so she can cleanse the corruption that still infects the land.
Aloy, how did you do that? You entered the heart of the mountain.
The Anointed.
They slaughtered and thought us broken. But now we will show them that we endure.
Dealing on the sacred